They'll run with a rookie second rounder. It's J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that play.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Right there, 40's Mike. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
He's brought down
Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
It's a pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
53, check 53.
Jackson on 1st down. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Rolling to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
At the 48-yard line.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48. Color. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up second down.
10.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep.
Let's go. Come on.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it.
Hey, we're going Mike 40. Mike.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
For Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. They'll throw now on the final play. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
53, check 53. He don't know no better. SOS.
This is Ingram on first and 10. And very little running room there.
Number 21,
he did
Mark
get a
Ingram,
couple
the
up to the
ball
49.
carrier. The tackle by
Certainly a nice
Wilson.
job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And now he's going to use his legs. Past the 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but now it's third and goal. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. this call down near the goal line. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. The tally there, minus 8 yards, leads to 4th down as well. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field.
A 29-yard attempt.
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Here's Bell. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right
Third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Bashaud Breeland, the one that got him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
another run here with Dobbins.
At the Chiefs,
nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
J.K. Dobbins.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
He may try and run for this. First down and more for Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, that was not quite the holy roller, partner. That was San Diego, Oakland. You might remember that in 1978, right? Kenny Stabler, forward fumble. Dave Casper falls on the end zone. Oakland beats them on the last play of the game. But that was a live football. And what a nice job he did to fall in the end zone. And yes, indeed, folks, that's a touchdown.
By the way, John Madden was coaching in that holy roller game, wasn't it? Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there, didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on
Justin
film, but do you
Tucker
see
to kick
something
off
on
for
film with
Baltimore.
those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 77 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
That keeps the score. Ravens 13.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. It's caught at the 10.
Keep going. Keep running, man.
Take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 56 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And they don't get it.
The conversion.
They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
Justin Tucker
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
Their own 25-yard
You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, he's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Harrison Butker.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's no
The
good.
kick is no
Well,
good.
that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Baltimore.
A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time.
Ravens
If you can
will line
score
up
on
for the
special
two-point
teams,
conversion.
your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
And he's got a man here, complete.
No good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
At the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
Jackson's going to throw it. Steps away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right.
Let's get off the field, D.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 24. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
The greatest show on earth.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Back to throw. Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4.
The attempt at the
and he is going to lose yardage here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver.
Check, 53's Mike. Here we go.
Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Chris Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. 53 is the mic. Hit. Watch the twist.
And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker.
Today's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.